What's something as a correctional officer that you would turn the blind eye to?
I turned a blind eye to gambling.
Okay.
Gambling is one thing that will get you messed up if you get into a debt that you can't repay, which is why there's a no gambling policy.
Okay.
Gambling's, you can't do it in prison.
Makes sense.
You get into a big debt, you're going to get smashed. But guys would do it like over fantasy football. And, I love fantasy football. Like, I get it. I want to come in and like talk about the Cowboys and talk about football. And so I'd let people do fantasy. I would let people... I don't know. I'd let people get away with silly stuff like that, man. Like silly contraband in their cells. I wouldn't let people make alcohol. I'd find alcohol all the time. I'd confiscate that. But like minor contraband, dude, as long as you're not like trying to escape or like stab me and my friends, like I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'd turn a blind eye to some of that
I feel
stuff.
like you have to, though, because if you're that dude that's just...
Those dudes get eat up. They don't last. They do not last.
Really?
They suck, dude. They suck for us, too, because they make my life miserable.
Then they're making all the inmates' life miserable, so then they're taking it out on you.
Yes, dude. Exactly. And I tell people, I'm like, hey, I know the policy says this, but like, knock it off. Just like,
Well, the people that are writing the policy are also sitting in their golden throne.
They're down at headquarters. They don't know anything
They're
about
downtown
us.
Boise,
Yeah.
and here you guys are in the trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when I would see people break people down to policy, I'd just have it in my head, like, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it.
I feel like that's anything. Because then you got a mark on your back. And if you're that dude that's ripping out, you can't. Because I was talking to a buddy, and he was talking about how they take apart the wall plugs and they would hook it to their metal table to like make like a
hot plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally, I'd be like,
I love shit like that, dude. I would compliment people when I would see certain things. Like people would make the most creative things, and I'd just be like, "This is awesome," Like there was a dude. I want to tell you his name. He was a leader. We call him a heavy, right? There was a heavy in a gang.
Okay.
And he was, probably one of the most violent dudes. Like he'd slit your throat if you looked at him sideways. That was actually why he was in prison. He slit a guy's throat at a party.
Oh my God.
Just so violent. And he would, to intimidate people, he would roll up his mattress, put it in his laundry bag, and then hang it in front of the door, and then box and kickbox and do all this stuff. And he would do burpees for 2 hours straight, right? And he'd do all these things to intimidate people. And I remember one time the staff being like, "Hey, he's trying to intimidate us. Like, we got to go and like bust this dude down. No more punching bags. No more this. No more that." And I remember just being like, "When's the last time he assaulted a staff member?" "Well, he hasn't." I'm like, "Okay, so what do we care?"
Yeah.
He's in a cell punching a punching bag.